welcome to a very special edition of the 100k pod. I am becoming a horse tipster this spring carnival. I'm fucking hopeless with the horses, but I'm joined by the 100k horse tipster at Jawsbet on Instagram, Aaron Jory. How are you, sir?
Going well, mate. Thanks very much for inviting me on. It's an absolute privilege to be on 100k pod.
We're up and about. Like, AFL season's done. We want to get into the horses. We're not the biggest experts, but we love what you do. We love like the tips you give out. How have you been going so far early in the spring carnival?
Yeah, I guess like any sort of horse racing sort of tips, you have your good weeks and your bad weeks. But overall, I think we've done pretty well. We've found some long price winners and a few morals as well. But it's always good fun.
I've seen some of the winners you've been giving out, and you've been on fire. Like, you just eat. It looks like you're doing it with ease. So you're at Jawsbet on Instagram, JAWSBET. You sign up with Jawsbet, you get in the Telegram chat, you do a bet with mates every week that's 25 entry that goes into a quaddie, and you've won 2 out of the last 3 weeks. You doubled everyone's money week 1, and then you quadrupled everyone's money week 2. So you're actually on fire the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, we've done pretty well to hit 2 out of 3 weeks with the quaddies. It's always tough trying to hit a quaddie this time of year, as everyone knows. But it's great fun. The Telegram chat's free for everyone, and it's good banter in there now as well. So really good fun on a Saturday. Everyone sort of gets around each other and celebrates the wins.
Yeah, perfect, mate. Perfect. So you do the form for every single race, Caulfield and Randwick, don't you? You've got every race, your form. You've got a couple of horses. You've got Quinellas. You've got each way bets. You've got everything, don't you?
Yeah, I love doing the form. There's no doubt about that. And every week we've got Sydney and Melbourne, wherever they're racing. We'll have tips up there. And usually, if you're in the Telegram chat, you get a few freebies up in Queensland as well. When I sort of get to go through the form on a Saturday morning.
I absolutely love that. So I'll leave that to the people that follow your Insta from this. I just want you to give us some of your best of the weekend. Give the 100k people, the people like me. I'm not into horse racing, races 1 to 10. I lose too much over a day. I like having a bet on the big race. We got the Guineas, we got the Everest tomorrow. I want some of your best. So, what is your best bet at Caulfield tomorrow? I'm going to write them down.
Yeah, easy. I found it hard to narrow down a best at Caulfield. I've got 2 for you. I've got race 10 would probably be my absolute best of the day. That's Amelia's Jewel, the favourite in race 10. I think she's ready to explode into this race third up. I think she's set for this and can just run over the top of them from a wide gate. The other one that I really like at Caulfield is Jewess, which is in race 7. It's also a horse set to peak on Saturday. And if you go and watch this horse's last start, it was super through the line against the absolute A grade like Alligator Blood, which I think it will be beating tomorrow.
So you love Jewess in race 7 to win, and then Amelia Jewel is just the best bet in the whole country tomorrow, you reckon?
I reckon she's close to it. I've marked her $1.80 in my market, and I think you're going to get $2.50. I think she's about $2.40 at the moment, and I think Jewess is about $5, which I think is great value.
Oh, this sounds good. And then we go to Randwick as well, where it's Everest Day, and they're trying to make it their own. They're trying to become bigger than the Melbourne Cup, the Everest. So what's your best at Randwick for the day?
Again, I've got a couple for you at Randwick. You cannot go past Mr. Brightside. This horse is an absolute freak, potentially the best horse in the country, in my opinion. It's in race number 9, and I think he gets the perfect run again, and I struggle to see anything getting past it. The other one I really like is a horse on the up in race 3 called Arctic Glamour. I think they're both sort of just over $2, and I think they probably both should be winning. I think they're close to good things.
Arctic Plumber, did you say?
Arctic Glamour in race 3. Glamour, yeah.
Oh, I love that. I've never heard of it, so I will do that today. So that's for, I know Mr. Brightside, I know Amelia's Jewel. Haven't heard of Jewess, and I haven't heard of Arctic Glamour, so I'm excited to watch them. I do like watching good horses. So best each way. What is your best each way of the day, Jules?
I've gone up to Randwick for my best each way of the day, and it's in the Kosciuszko, which is our little mini Everest, is what we like to call it. It's for the country trainers of New South Wales. Only horses allowed in the race are horses from country New South Wales trainers, and I've gone for Derry Grove, which is in race 5 at Randwick. This horse has won its last 3 starts, looking for a picket fence, gets Nashra Willer again. He's been on the last 2 starts, set for this race for a long time, and I just think he sets up really, really well. The favourite's Opal Ridge, which I think is clearly the best horse in the race, but it's got a really tricky map from barrier 2. So I'm happy to be with Derry Grove on an each-way basis. I think you're getting around $8 at the moment.
Eight to win, and roughly what to place?
To be around $2.60, I reckon.
Oh, beautiful. If you can get a bonus bet return for if it runs second or third and gets the win, or you get paid twice. I absolutely love that. And then a roughie. You got a roughie for us. A roughie to keep an eye on, something to watch.
Yeah, I do. I want to keep an eye on one that's actually in the same race as Stewart's in race 7 at Caulfield. One that I do want to just see what the market does with is Alan Kerr. I think at the moment it's about $46 and $7.50 the place. And if there's any money for this horse tomorrow morning, I wouldn't be surprised if it runs a really, really big race up on top of the speed. I think it's a really easy sort of place bet, or at least a 1 by sort of 4, 1 by sort of 5 bet, if that's how you like to bet. But like I said, if there's any money for this horse, I'd be pretty interested tomorrow.
I absolutely love that. So you've given out a 40-1 little roughie to keep an eye on. So that could be paying around $6-7 to place nearly.
Yeah, I think at the moment, I had a little snip of $7.50 this morning.
That's as good as a winner.
Yeah, isn't it? Exactly.
A7 Alan Kerr.
Yep.
What number's that? I've got this one.
Good question. I'll get it up. Alan Kerr, race 7, Caulfield is number 4. Number 4, yeah. Still currently $46 and $7.50 the place.
Oh, they'll absolutely love that. So then, right, so we've got Caulfield Guineas Day at Caulfield. Are you coming down any race days this year? You live up in country New South Wales. Are you coming to Flemington? Are you coming to Caulfield? Do you ever go to Randwick or Rose Hill or anything?
Yeah, I'd love to get down there. I got down to a few meetings last year in Victoria. I went to the Cox Plate last year, which is my favourite race day of the year. I'm trying to get there again this year, pending a few things. But one race day I'm going to the Golden Eagle up in Sydney at Rose Hill, which is the same day as Derby Day. So yeah. It's a massive day of racing across the country. I'm really looking forward to that. But Caulfield Guineas tomorrow, it's an absolute ripper. And I'm with the favourite Militarise. I think it gets it done. Comes down from Sydney. Super, super horse this. I have a massive opinion of it and think it can probably go to a Cox Plate and be extremely competitive after this. I think it'll just win.
So that is, Caulfield Guineas is race 9, and that is number 1, Militarise. Jorge Moreira on it, CJ Waller. So you reckon this is an absolute stud?
I think this horse is the real deal. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to a Cox Plate and gives it a real shake after this up against the big boys. So, from barrier 12, I think Moreira just 6th off him and comes with one run and gets it done.
I absolutely love that. And then have you got a value bet in the Caulfield Guineas? Like a Quinella, a trifecta, something to run a place. You got anything for us to keep an eye on?
Yeah, my Quinella horse and the horse that I'm probably going to be backing each way tomorrow was King Colorado, the 3. It comes through the same race as Militarise, which was the Golden Rose in Sydney, where it actually started half the price of Militarise. And that's something I really look for when doing the form is the SP, which is starting price profile. And yeah, as I said, this horse started half the price of Militarise that day, and is now you're getting $9, $2.70 the place. It's going to get a really, really good run from barrier 8. This horse has been set for the Guineas for a long time now, and I think it's your Quinella horse and an easy place bet at $2.70.
So that's unreal. So yeah, I'm looking at this. So it's 9-1 to win, 270 place. So you'd suggest having the 1 and the 3 in a Quinella, the 3 to place definitely, and then even a little sprinkle on the 3 to win. It could win from it as well.
Yeah, I think you've just for mental health reasons, I reckon you've always got to back your each way tips the win. Even if you want to go more the place, because if they end up lobbing, then you sort of off yourself a little bit for not backing them to win.
I absolutely love that. So they're 2 great bets. So now we'll go to the Everest, we'll go to Sydney, we'll go to Randwick. All I've heard, I know bugger all about horse racing this time of year, but it's not the strongest Everest field ever. Is that true?
It is true. I think what's good about this Everest though is it's so competitive and it's very, very open. Which is exactly.
Nice. So who do you have in the Everest? Who wins the Everest?
I think I wish I win from barrier 1. I know a lot of people are knocking it for copping barrier 1, but I don't think it's as bad as everyone's saying. I think it can just park itself midfield, and with the speed of the Everest, the field's going to break up a little bit, and that'll just suit this horse. It'll find a gap, and it'll be strong late. It'll be the strongest late of all the horses, and I think I wish I win is the pick in the Everest.
I absolutely love that. I wish I win. My old man, he fancies himself with horses. He thinks he's a good horse diver. He said that to me as well. He goes, he loves I Wish I Win, but he didn't love it, got barrier 1. That's all I knew about the race.
Yeah.
And then value bet in the Everest. Anything to keep an eye on? Quinella, trifecta. What are we looking at in the Everest?
Well, I have 2. I can't get rid of In Secret just because I know that her peak rating is as good as anything in this field. And as a lot of these horses have been, she's been set for this race and has just been going through her races almost as like barrier trials. And she gets barrier 12, which is the far gate, the far widest gate, but she does get Zach Purton, which is one of the world's best jockeys. And I'm backing Zach in to be able to at least get her on the podium. And I think tomorrow you might see a little bit of a drift in the market just because she's drawn gate 12. But I think she's definitely over the odds in her current price. And the other one that I do want to mention is Private Eye, that gets Nash Rawiller on board. One last start, has also been set for this race. I like the fact that it's coming here second up this year. And I think with a sort of staking plan around those three horses, you're going to be getting $5 plus about all of them. I wish I Win will be well into the teens. So I think that's your sort of staking plan.
I absolutely love that. So I like what you're saying about In Secret there. So Zach Purton, it's just all its plan is to win this race, basically. Like they've trained it to win this race. 9.53 to 1. Whenever I watch racing, that sort of horse always wins. It always something runs over the top of the favourite that's about 10 to 1 that no one ever backs. So I love that. And then your other one was
Private Eye.
Number 2, Private Eye.
Yeah.
Cash Rawiller, your man, 7 to 1, 250 to place. There's a nice little trifecta for us. I love that. So have you got... Yeah, so my next question is your best exotic of the day. So you got a trifecta, some quaddie numbers, quinella, anything, a daily double. You tell me.
I'm going rogue here, so stay with me. Stay with me. We're going to Caulfield race 7. Oh, sorry, Caulfield race 10 it is. Caulfield race 10, that's the Amelia's Jewel race. Now, I'm backing her in to win the race. So I'm going to set and place a first 4 bet. Okay, I'm standing her out to win in my first 4, so she has to win.
I'm going to do it as we speak. So Amelia Jewel wins first 4, done.
First 4. Now, these are the numbers you want in behind her to come second, third, and fourth in any order. You want 2.
Yep.
4.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
7 and 14.
7 and 14. Right, so Amelia Jewel first, the rest of them second, third, fourth.
Yep.
So you got the 2 is the Inevitable. You got the 4 Pinstriped, 5 Pounding, 6 Antino, 7 Attrition, and the 14 Here to Shock.
That's the ones.
I absolutely love that. So there is our first 4 of the day to keep an eye on, especially last race of the day. We're either up big or we're chasing our losses.
And that's just bonus bet territory, that is. Don't put your real money on that. Just you'll have a bonus bet from somewhere throughout the day, and that goes on the first 4.
So I've also got written here, best multi. So have you got something like, so you're so bullish on Amelia's Jewel. So what should I be multiing Amelia's Jewel into?
Yeah, all right. I've got a 5-legger. And it's got 3 horses to win, 3 horses that are my best bets. And one of my other best bets to play. So I'll run you through it. Arctic Glamour to win.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Brightside to win.
Yep.
Amelia's Jewel to win. Then we have Jewess to place.
Yep.
And we finish with I Wish I Win to place in the Everest.
That is...
Last time I looked, that's about 25 to 1. Is that still... the case?
I've just written it down. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I will put it in the thing, and I'll get it edited in this video of what that pays when it's in. I absolutely love that. That's all the people want is the best multi of the day. That'll come into a good clip tomorrow, Jaws. I love that. All right, so I know you're following when you're following the 100K. We've got the road to 20K. It's only just started, but it's about turning $50 into 20K. I'm backing myself. Like, I'm so bullish on myself doing it through NFL. I reckon you can do it basically in horse racing. It's basically hitting $1.90 thing every week. So we're going to start. We've got $50. I need something around $1.92 that you're going to turn into $96 for me. What is the way we're going to get road to 20K? $50, $1.92. How do we get started?
Rightio. I've been tossing and turning about this all day, Jevy, and I'll tell you what, I can see the price now. It's trickled into $1.85, which doesn't entice me as much. I need that $1.92. But I Wish I Win to place.
I wish I win to place in the Everest.
In the Everest, I think we've just got to go with the big boys. It's the first week and the first round of it, the road to 20K. So I thought, why not hit the big Everest with the place bet on I Wish I Win.
That is the best. I absolutely love that, Jaws. That's everything we need. So we're gonna post this. We're gonna see how you go tomorrow. If you don't think I'm having a bet on Amelia's Jewel, I wish I win. That horse multi. This is some good stuff, Jawsy. It's very exciting. So we follow Jawsbet to get all your tips on every race. Sign up. Link is in the bio in the thing. Sign up. Join the Telegram. Jump in the bet with mates. It's going to be good fun tomorrow. I'm going to be in the bet with mates with you tomorrow because I want to be a part of this quaddie because there's nothing better than winning a quaddie with 20, 30, 50 blokes. So,
yep, best feeling.
Unreal. Thanks for the chat. We'll touch base on Sunday and we'll see how you go. And hopefully we're back here next week. We're all up and about.
Hopefully we got pockets full of cash. It'd be nice.
Pockets full of cash. What racing day is it next week? Caulfield Cup next week, isn't it?
Caulfield Cup next week, yep.
Oh, that sounds good. So pockets full of cash. Good on you, Jaws. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate. Thank you.